Good morning. Today we will learn how electricity is generated from gas power plants. Now the fundamental working principle of gas turbine power plant is same that of the steam turbine power plant. इसमें एक डिफरेंस है कि steam turbine power plant में we were using steam to rotate the turbine, but in gas turbine power plant we are using compressed air to turn the turbine. So this is the working for gas turbine power plant. And this air is compressed in a compressor. फिल्टर के थ्रू एयर का इनटेक किया गया from the atmosphere. After that, in combustion chamber, the compressed air is passed through this, where the temperature of the compressed air rises. इसमें फ्यूल डाला जाएगा combustion chamber में प्लस जो compressed air है. Then this high temperature and high pressure air is passed to the gas turbine, where it will get expanded and gains kinetic energy. Due to this kinetic energy, it will do mechanical work on the turbine. After this, the mechanical energy is given as an input to the alternator, where it will get converted to the electrical energy. These are some main components of a gas turbine power plant. Gas turbine compressor to compress the air, combustion chamber, regenerator, alternator, that is synchronous generator, and starting motor. This is diagram for gas turbine power plants. सबसे पहले फिल्टर, फिल्टर के बाद कंप्रेसर. फिल्टर के थ्रू एटमॉस्फेरिक एयर ली गई और वो कंप्रेसर को दी गई टू कंप्रेस दैट एयर. आप यहाँ देख रहे हैं कंप्रेसर और गैस टर्बाइन and alternator, they are on the one shaft and starting motor also. हमें जो कंप्रेसर को स्टार्ट करना है, जो सबसे पहले एट द टाइम ऑफ स्टार्टिंग उसको स्टार्ट करना है, वो हम कोई ऑक्सिलरी डिवाइस या स्टार्टिंग मोटर से उसको स्टार्ट करेंगे. उसके बाद जैसे ही प्लांट स्टार्ट हो गया, उसके बाद ये अपनी एनर्जी फ्रॉम द ऑल्टरनेटर इट कैन टेक, गैस टर्बाइन भी और कंप्रेसर भी. एक बार इसको स्टार्ट करने का जरूरत है, उसके बाद इट विल टेक इट्स एनर्जी फ्रॉम द रनिंग प्लांट. उसके बाद है रीजनरेटर. रीजनरेटर में आप देख रहे हैं जो एग्जॉस्ट गैसेस हैं टर्बाइन से, वो इसमें आएंगी रीजनरेटर में. इट मींस जो कंप्रेस्ड एयर रीजनरेटर में से पास होगी, उसका टेम्परेचर बढ़ेगा बाय यूजिंग दीज एग्जॉस्ट गैसेस. अब वो जो एयर है, अब वो हाईली कंप्रेस्ड है, मींस हाई प्रेशर एंड हाई टेम्परेचर इट इज हैविंग. उसके बाद कंबस्टन चैम्बर, इसमें फ्यूल ऐड किया जाएगा, ऑयल और नेचुरल गैस. अब वो जब कंप्रेस्ड एयर के साथ हाई प्रेशर हाई टेम्परेचर के साथ मिक्स होगी, उसमें उसको बर्न किया जाएगा. तो नाउ इट विल क्रिएट एयर एट वेरी हाई प्रेशर एंड हाई टेम्परेचर. नाउ इट विल बी गिवन एज एन इनपुट टू द गैस टर्बाइन. So turbine will rotate and mechanical energy will be generated. From the heat energy of the air, the mechanical energy will be generated. This mechanical energy will be given as an input to an alternator. Alternator will convert this mechanical to electrical energy. उसके बाद ये बस बार है, बस बार को वो electrical energy दी जाएगी through circuit breaker, isolator and through step up transformer. क्योंकि जो यहाँ पे पावर जनरेट कर रहे हैं, इट इज ऑफ लो वोल्टेज, यू कैन से इट इज ऑफ 11 kV, मैक्सिमम 11 kV. So we step up that voltage to the transmission voltage. So this is the general layout for gas turbine power plant. So gas turbine, the product of combustion comprising of mixture of gases at high temperature and pressure are passed through the gas turbine. जैसे ही वो गैसेस पास करेंगी टर्बाइन के ब्लेड से, दे विल एक्सपैंड एंड डू द मैकेनिकल वर्क. जो एग्जॉस्ट होंगी गैसेस, उनका भी टेम्परेचर नियर अबाउट 1000 डिग्री फ़ारेनहीट होगा. और जो इनपुट गैस की है, दे आर ऑल्सो एट वेरी हाई टेम्परेचर एंड प्रेशर नियर अबाउट 2000 degree Fahrenheit, more than 2000 degree Fahrenheit, the input we are giving to the turbine. कंप्रेसर इट इज ऑफ रोटरी टाइप, जैसे कि आपने देखा वो स्टार्टिंग करने की जरूरत है कंप्रेसर को, उसके बाद इट विल टेक द एनर्जी फ्रॉम द रनिंग प्लांट ओनली। जो एयर है वो एटमॉस्फेयर से ली गई थ्रू द फिल्टर, ये फिल्टर रिमूव करेगा डस्ट या एयर को। The rotary blades of the compressor push the air between the stationary blades and raise the pressure. Thus, air at high pressure is available at the input of the compressor. कंप्रेसर के बाद वो रीजनरेटर में गई, वो कंप्रेस्ड एयर जहाँ हाई प्रेशर एयर, जिसमें क्या किया, जो एग्जॉस्ट गैसेस थी दे आर आल्सो एट वेरी हाई टेम्परेचर, it will these gases will heat the compressed air. So function of regenerator is to recover the exhaust heat from the turbine. This exhaust heat is made to pass through the regenerator before wasting it to the atmosphere. So the compressed air from the compressor passes through the tubes in this regenerator. In this way, compressed air is heated by the exhaust gases. So अब हमारे पास air at high pressure and high temperature available है at the output of the regenerator. Starting motor, it is an electric motor. It is used to start the compressor before starting the turbine. Electric motor and turbine, they are mounted on the same shaft as we have seen. Once the unit starts, a part of mechanical power of the turbine drives the compressor and there is no need of motor now. Then combustion chamber. It is made up of ring of fuel injector जिसमें हम fuel inject करेंगे where it get mixes with the air. The mixture is burnt at temperature of more than 2000 degree Fahrenheit. The combustion produces a high temperature, high pressure gas stream that enters and expands through the turbine section. So the alternator, it is a synchronous generator that we are using in all power generating stations except solar power generating station. An alternator is a rotating machine which can produce electricity only when it rotates. So there must be a prime mover which helps to turn the alternator. The primary arrangement of all power plant is to rotate the prime mover so that alternator can generate electrical energy. In gas turbine power plant, as we are using high pressure and temperature air instead of steam as the case with steam power plants. So here you can see the shaft of the turbine, alternator and air compressor. It is same. So the mechanical energy created in the turbine is partly utilized to compress the air. These plants are mainly used as the standby auxiliary power suppliers in the hydroelectric power plants. So they are generally used as the standby plants or auxiliary power suppliers. So it generates auxiliary power during starting of a hydroelectric power plants. So these are advantages of gas turbine power plants. Construction wise, they are simpler as compared to the steam turbine power plants. Moreover, their size is small as compared to steam turbine power plants. A gas turbine power plant does not have any boiler like components, so the accessories associated with boiler are absent here. It does not deal with steam, hence it does not require any condenser. Hence no cooling tower like structure is needed here. As design and construction wise, gas turbine plants are much more straightforward and smaller. The capital cost and running cost are quite less as compared to their equivalent steam turbine power plants. The constant loss is quite small in this case because in steam turbine power plants, boiler has to run continuously even when the system does not supply load to the grid. A gas turbine power plant can more instantly be started than an equivalent steam turbine power plant. So these plants can be used as a standby plants or peak load power plants, they are suitable for such conditions. So these are some disadvantages of gas turbine power plant. As we have seen that the mechanical energy created in the turbine is also utilized to run the air compressor, so it will decrease the overall efficiency of the gas turbine power plant. Moreover, there is the requirement of the auxiliary power supply to start the gas turbine power plant. Once the plant is started, there is no need of that supply, but at starting point, external power is essential. Then the temperature in the furnace is quite high in these plants. This makes the system lifespan smaller than their equivalent steam turbine power plants. So because of their low efficiency, these plants cannot be used for commercial production of electricity, but they can normally be used for auxiliary power or standby plants to other conventional power plants like hydroelectric power plants.